Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode, or rather I should say a mini episode of MyTeam Career Mode on Formula 1 2021. You join us right after the video we did before Abu Dhabi. We finished the season off. We've had a great season, it has to be said. Some highs and lows throughout. You can see, in terms of the season results, we've had some pretty high highs. The race win at Singapore obviously being the absolute ultimate highlight. How we won that, I've no idea. Some lows along the way, looking at the DNFs across the board there. But we beat our rivals all through the season, which has been really good. And we've developed our team, our car as well. We managed to hit the gold bonus for Xenon Dynamics, and we've been able to match our income coming from the secondary sponsors, so it's been really good for us. In terms of this season, with the vehicle, we haven't had really too many penalties to worry about. The energy store, the turbocharger, the control electronics, but we've managed to look after our MGU, K and H, as well as the ICE, which is really good. So our reliability's not been that bad, and a couple of our results. You just look at the season results for Mexico and Australia came about as a result of our reliability. So really good for us that we were able to stay away from those horrible grid penalties. USA might have been even better had we have not had to have taken any, because it's normally not a good track for me. So yeah, it's been a good season, been a really good season. But now we come into the nitty-gritty of it all. What are we going to do for the season ahead? Looking at the finance, looking very healthy, and there's got to be a positive on that one. Looking at Guan Yu there, he's been pretty good all season long. He's brought back effectively 7.4 million on meeting all the activities and the ability that he's had, and our overall balance has been positive as well. 35 million income as opposed to 26 million outgoings, so that's really good. So it's been positive, been really positive. But now is the time to do our first task, which will be, just first of all, actually, just a quick one before we do that. We end the season in 6th place in terms of the vehicle performance comparison. Now, I have to say, let me rephrase that. We've adapted all of our parts, which is fantastic, but in all honesty, we're still not quite where we should be in terms of overall performance. We've got all of our parts adapted. Our engine is fantastic. That's the only part I could show you. We've got the second best engine on the grid, but there's more to come from our team, that's absolutely certain. Got good reliability, not the best in the field, but it's been pretty decent. So now we've got to sort out our tasks. This could have a huge impact on season 2, the regulation changes. So let's see what we can do at the moment. Who are we going to sign for the season, next season? Guan Yu, 67 rating this season. He's been pretty decent, but I do think that Guan Yu would be better served at another team, and I find that I am a bit sad, but he's just not quite done what we'd hoped for. I was hoping he'd have a couple of races where he'd finish in front of me, and we have a look at the season. You can see Guan Yu there. We're taking the DNFs out of this because he caused the Bahrain DNF. So we look at the race results, and the tracks that I'm weak at, France being one of them, we were quicker than him. Great Britain, we had a brilliant battle at Great Britain, and he did beat me there, and that was a fantastic moment. Hungary, I crashed out of, so we can't really include that. But the rest of the season, he's just sort of plugged along. He did well in the Netherlands. His second half of the season performance has been really good. He drove really well at Monza. Russia was a step back. Singapore was anomalous, so I'm not going to include that in the comparison. Japan, he spun off, and he should have finished behind, being 13th, but he didn't. America, he should have done better. Mexico, he did well, but then Brazil wasn't his fault. Australia, Brazil and Australia, he's been really unlucky. Actually the last 3 rounds he's been really unlucky, but there has been another driver this season who I thought has been absolutely outstanding. And some of his results don't reflect it because he's been quite unlucky, but you can see Mick Schumacher, who is there in 17th place in the championship, has been brilliant this season. 13th in Baku was a really good result. 13th for Hungary, Belgium, Italy at Monza. Sorry, I'm looking at Raikkonen there. I'm looking at the wrong one. 13th at Monaco was a brilliant result. 14th in Hungary. How he finished there, I have no idea. Beating a whole host of cars. He was really impressive. 16th at Singapore, which might not sound quite good, but when you think about it, in that Haas, that's a good result. 15th at Japan. 11th Australia was super impressive, but he has consistently battered Mazepin through the season, as he should, realistically, as the former Formula 2 champion should do. So we're going to negotiate with him. Just going to quickly have a look at these activities. Do a driver promotion filming. That's all we can do. Let's see the point of that. So Alonso has left the sport, as has Raikkonen. That'll come up in a minute. We'll go to the driver market. Now, Schumacher's value is 6 million. Now, he's a 76 rated driver. So we're going to negotiate. You can see the differences. It's quite a lot. Racecraft maybe not so, but his pace is what we're looking for. We can always improve racecraft, and experience we can always improve, so that's not going to be too bad. So let's approach him. So he wants a few things that we've got. So other teams Haas effectively want to try and re-sign him for the season, which I can't blame them for. So we're going to go with a small bid. Oh, 4.07 million. Right, well, that was easy. So, contract cost plus his buyout, 6.07 million. Mick Schumacher, welcome to Millington Racing. He's in the car, and I am very, very happy. Mick Schumacher has a better rating than us, as he should, in terms of acclaim, because he's the son of a wonderful Formula 1 world champion. Let's advance time then. Let's get this press interview underway, because Bill Wuxton wants to have a chat with us about some crap that nobody cares about.
Here we are in the HQ of our newest Formula 1 team. We've got an awful lot to talk about, so let's jump.
Why are you holding the mic with 2 hands?
That interview clip circulating online paints your teammate in a pretty bad light. From an outsider looking in, it seems like your team's making a conscious effort to avoid talking about the issue. Why is that?
What? What interview clip? Oh, shut up. You're talking absolute crap, Will.
Your team's had their first win in Formula 1. Is this a sign of things to come?
I hope so. It was a bit of a freak result, to be honest with you, with us winning our first victory at Singapore. We might have another shot at it next season. But I'd say with a chassis like ours, Let's say that.
Other teams have invested more in their facilities than you have. Are you happy with what you have, or is there a cash flow issue?
Well, considering that they've got multi-millionaires and we've got about £2.50 in a socket set from Halfords, I don't think we're doing too badly. I'm just going to say we're happy where we are. You shut your
The
face.
second driver really seems to be improving at a rapid pace. How dedicated are they?
They're pretty awesome. If you're talking about Schumacher, he's been fantastic. If you were talking about my former teammate Guan Yu, I'd say the same thing actually. But I'm going to say that.
Would it be safe to say that in terms of team orders,
No.
you're...
Stupid question to ask.
Well, thanks a lot for inviting us here. It's been fantastic.
Oh, I'm really glad you enjoyed it, Will, because I don't want you here. Sod off. Honestly, I wish they'd put more, I wish they'd just allow the commentators and Will Buxton just to have free reign on what they want to say. It just doesn't help. So yeah, end of the season then. We advance it forward.
In a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably
Ollie, I don't care about the rivalries. I really don't care. So let's finish the season. First season of My Team career mode is done. Big boost. Wow, look at the boost. Huge boost. Mick Schumacher improves as well. Up he goes. We don't get to level 15. That is so frustrating. Cash. Look at the money we got there. Primary sponsor plus the prize money for 8th. We have 23.1 million in the transfer kitty. Season complete. 1 victory for us. Can't really complete Schumacher in that because he was in the Haas, which was a very slow car. But 11th overall for us. That's really good. Right.
Morning, boss. This week's income from the sponsors is cleared, and we'll
Right, so we want to do, I think we want to do 16 tracks for this season. I think that'll be quite fun having a shorter season. However, we need to make a decision on the circuits that are going to be on there. So I'm going to take Spain out. I'm going to add Shanghai in. I think we will take, let's have a look. I'm happy to not have Abu Dhabi in. Not going to complain at that. I do like Hungary. I would like that on the tracks. I'll take Russia out for Singapore. I don't think that would be too much of an issue. Obviously, I'm not going to take Singapore out if it's where we had our best result. And I think Baku should be on the calendar, so I'm going to take out. This is really difficult. Should we start the season at China rather than Bahrain? No, Bahrain's got to be on there. Monaco, Canada, France, Austria, Silverstone, Britain, of course, Belgium, Netherlands. Why is it in between Italy and Belgium? Japan, USA. I don't want to take USA out because I normally struggle around there, so it's good to have tracks that you struggle at. What track do I take out? You know what? I'm actually going to take out Australia. And I'm going to add in... Why can't we add in Azerbaijan? Oh, we can. Okay, so that looks like this is going to be the calendar. 16 rounds. Bahrain, China, Monaco, Azerbaijan, Canada, France, Austria, Britain, Belgium, the Netherlands, Italy. I'm going to put Hungary in. Hungary, Belgium, Italy, Singapore, Japan, USA, Mexico, Brazil. I think that's a calendar. Let's go with that. Like the season, so that's good. Let's see what we've got then. Let's wait for that to do. I think it was a big upgrade. 1 million
we're in a
there.
position now where we're able to attract a new sponsor to the team.
Oh, we can get a new
Head on
sponsor.
over to the corporate
Fantastic.
side
Let's
and
do that
select the
now.
sponsor screen to choose who we should approach.
Progress history. Nothing coming up so far. There's the changes for this season. And look how much the teams have dropped down. Look at the huge dips for Ferrari. McLaren's looks like a massive dip. Aston Martin, they've lost. We've not lost any performance from last season, so that's going to be a big positive for us. Let's have a quick one so we can have a new sponsor on the car. Let's go by weekly income. What can we do? As a team, complete a total of 30 laps during practice. I'm not going to do that. Complete a clean... No chance. Not going to do that. That's doable easily. "75 laps during a race weekend." That's not going to happen. Venus is giving us quite a lot of money for a gold bonus, but that's only if we get to first. What about the gold bonus? Let's have a look at that. There's quite a lot there going on. That's not going to happen. Complete 30 laps during practice. I don't think that's going to happen. Not that one. Qualify P10. That's doable. Answer at least 2 questions during a race. We've got that already. And qualify a rival. That'd be a good one. If we had a rival. Let's go with that. Let's go with Uturp. And put that on. Let's do customization. Right. Let's get this reveal then. Let's reveal the car that we've already revealed. There's that reveal. We've got 956 resource points. So anything we can do with that? Could do something to the engine if we wanted, but realistically we want level 2 on our aerodynamics and chassis.
I've been informed that a department has just completed another facility upgrade.
Yeah, I'm aware, Ollie. I sorted that out myself, not you. So look at us. We've got wind tunnel. And our chassis has a nice little department area. Personnel doesn't. Oh, but we can upgrade the analysis suite. That's interesting. I'm going to upgrade the durability, I think. Let's get that looking nice and shiny. Right. Sponsor marketing looks exactly the same. So now we can do some R&D. But we are still a ways away from that. Now I've got the rush option as well, which is quite funny. I don't quite have the resource points though to get there just yet. So we'll go for that engine upgrade. Will we? ECU upgrade, that'd be better. So that'll be ready for the Monaco Grand Prix. It's not that we need it for Monaco. Can advance that as well. So 500 grand plus the 1.25 million. And that is it for our interim episode. So new team in terms of branding. And a few other points that'll help us along, so that's going to be really awesome. New teammate as well for the season ahead. Really looking forward to it. So thanks very much for watching. See you soon.